Hi, this is Sam Odushalo again, your career coach, speaker, and founder of Realize Potential. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to choose the right career for you. I previously talked about, how to change your beliefs in order to live your dreams, how to get clarity. But today I want to just get straight to the meat and potatoes of this. How to choose the right career path for you. When I first started school, I started college, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, if that's what I really had. But I started off saying to my father and mother that I wanted to become an accountant. Now, if you ask me at that point why I wanted to be an accountant, it's because I thought they dressed professional. I thought they made a lot of money. My logic was if they counted money, they must be making it. And I remember, going to school, making my parents proud. They were excited. I wanted to be a professional because my father was a professional. In other words, I was just trying to make them happy. So I got on campus and I remember taking 2 accounting classes when I figured out you are in the wrong profession. I hated those classes. How many of you had classes that you hated? Well, you know what I'm talking about. You feel my pain. I hated those classes. I struggled the first 2 years of my college experience because I hated the classes I was going to. It wasn't until I changed my major to something I really enjoyed that I thrived in school and I did better in school and graduated cum laude, thank God. But the point is, I did that and I found out that all across America, this is the same thing happening on our campuses and in our careers. Did you know that 75 to 80% of students will change their majors at least once or twice before they graduate? Wow, that equals waste of time, waste of money, and a lot of loss of energy. The point is most people actually do that. And then I was thinking, okay, well, this number is high in college and maybe in the real world of work it'd be different. But no, you find out that about 71% of working Americans don't like going to work every day. They don't enjoy their work. Can you say road rage? Absolutely. Because you know what I mean? You cut somebody off. I'm sure this has happened to you. You maybe make a wrong turn. You cut somebody off and, pretty soon they drive right next to you and they're mad and looking at you. Breathing, and they're honking their horns, looking right at you, and you're trying to keep a straight face to act like they, that you can't see them. Next time that happens, here's what I want you to do. I want you to wind the window down and look at them and say, you don't like your job, do you? And step on gas. Because the point is that most people are frustrated. It's not about you. It's not about you cutting off people. Most people are frustrated because they're doing work they don't enjoy. And I know that because I was that guy. I was doing work for many years that I hated, that I enjoyed, that was sucking the life out of me. And I didn't want to go to work. I wasn't engaged in work. And because I wasn't engaged, I probably wasn't as productive. I know I wasn't as productive. And my point to you is that it's important that we choose our careers the right way. See, there are no schools, there's no class about how to choose the right career path for you, how to choose the right major for you, or how to choose your future. There are no classes like that. They basically have you sign up in class, what's your major, what's your career path, and most people choose it haphazardly. Most people spend more time planning for a party on the weekend than they do their future. Wow. And that's important to understand. Now, you may ask me, Sam, why are these numbers so high? And I'm just going to give you a straight answer. These numbers are so high because most people choose their careers the wrong way. Ouch. Now, I'm hitting myself too because that's exactly how I chose my career. The wrong way. They usually choose it because of the money. They usually choose it because of the status or because of security or because my parents or because I just fell into it. And that's how we choose our career paths. Some people actually choose their career paths by watching TV. It's amazing to me. I'm talking to Johnny, and Johnny, how did you choose your career? You want to become a forensic scientist, so how is it you chose your career? And Johnny looks at me and he says, well, I was watching CSI one night. Oh my God, Johnny, you chose your future off of CSI? But most people are choosing their careers that way. And, that is leading us the wrong path. And so I think we need to really take a look at how we're choosing our future, how we're choosing our career paths. And I'm just going to give you just some things to look at. I love what Oprah Winfrey said. She says, And that's the thing, when you start looking at people that are actually doing something with their lives, that are actually being very successful, we get the age-old advice. And here's what she says. She says, I believe that everyone has a calling that is as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love to do and find a way to offer that to others in form of a service. Whoa, that's powerful. That's coming from a billionaire. And yet, most of us hear that and we do the opposite. We do what most people do. In other words, we spend our lives living somebody else's dream. And I'm saying to you, it's important to discover what it is you love to do and find a way to turn that into the work you do. So I'm going to give you some tips, 2 tips, about 2 or 3 tips today just to help you get clear on how do I choose my career path. Well, the first thing to choosing your career path is self-knowledge or self-exploration. In other words, you want to look at yourself. What is my passion? What do I really enjoy doing with my life? What are my passions? What am I? And you might say, I don't have any passions yet. Well, if you don't know what your passion is, that's okay. Start with your interest. Because if you're interested in something, it will give birth to your passion. Most people think they just stumble on passion. Well, look at passion. There it is. That's not how you find passion. You find passion because passion simply blossoms from the seed of interest. So start with that. The second thing you'll look at is your personality. What kind of person are you? Are you a people person? Do you like to work in a group? Or do you like to work by yourself? Figure that out. Are you a person that likes to plan your day? Or are you a person that likes to go with the flow? Your personality. Third thing is your gift, your talent, your ability. I think that's one of the biggest clues. If you're good at organizing, find work that allows you to organize. If you're good at talking to people, find work that allows you to talk to people. If you're good at teaching, find a job that allows you to teach. Either which way, look at yourself first, because that's where it comes from. Now, we have assessments to help you to uncover those things. I work with clients and help them with different assessments. But, just basically looking at yourself and asking these questions can help you get clearer. The second thing is look into the world, explore the world of work. Right now, there are 13,000 different careers listed in the Dictionary of Occupational Titles. Now, that's old. We don't even use the Dictionary of Occupational Titles. So there's many more careers out there. Now, most people know about most adults, 20 or 30 careers. Now, what does that do to your options if all you know is 20 to 30 careers and there are 13,000 or more out there? Absolutely. It limits your options. So you don't know what it is you can do with your life. And I can almost guarantee you, emphatically, whatever you love to do that can be of service to somebody else, there's somebody somewhere on the planet getting paid to do that thing. You just don't know it yet. And it amazes me how people limit themselves to just what they know, which ain't much. And I'm saying to you, it's important to explore your options. A young lady walked in my office the other day and we were sitting down. She said she wanted to become a nurse. I said, you do? We explored it. Why do you want to become a nurse? Her mom was a nurse. Her aunt was a nurse. And just to find out at the end of the day, it was because her family was a nurse. She wanted to go that route. In other words, she was trying to live somebody else's dream. As we explored, we found a career called occupational therapist. Well, she never knew that existed. She found a professional in the field, went to interview them. She got an internship, worked in that field for a little bit, and she wrote me a letter the other day. She said, Sam, I'm just so glad I met you. Thank you for spending the time with me. I would have never known my dream job if I didn't walk in your office. And that's what I'm talking about, the power of exploration. So when you do those things, exploring yourself, exploring the world of work, then you're more likely to make a decision that's based on who you are rather than other people. And that's where you want to be. So here's to your dream. I want you to live your dream, pursue your purpose, find out what it is that is right for you, and hopefully these tips will help you choose the right career path to you. Until next time, you have a great week.